Apple could be announcing new iPads and iPhones. Americans have mixed feelings about automation, a big funding round for on-demand massages, and more. It's Thursday, March 10th, and this is Crunch Report, presented by Toyota. Apple just sent out invites for its next press event, which will take place on March 21st at the Apple campus in Cupertino. As usual, the company didn't reveal anything about what it's announcing. It just told reporters, quote, "Let us loop you in," whatever that means. Rumor has it, however, that Apple has been working on a new iPhone. This iPhone should feature a 4-inch display like the one in the iPhone 5S, but with an updated chip and camera. TechCrunch's Ramon DeLay writes that Apple might also announce a new iPad Air that works with the Apple Pencil. Think of it as a smaller iPad Pro. We'll find out what Apple has in store in just a couple of weeks. Are you worried that a robot could take your job? It turns out that Americans have slightly contradictory views on this, according to a new study from the Pew Research Center. Apparently, 65% of survey respondents believe that in 50 years, robots and software will definitely or probably be capable of doing a lot of the work that human beings currently do. However, an even larger majority believes that their own jobs will be largely unaffected by this change. Pew also found that younger workers, as well as those with college degrees, higher incomes, and cushy jobs in government, education, or nonprofit work, were more skeptical that they'd be replaced. What could be better than a massage? How about a massage ordered on demand and delivered in the comfort of your own home? It seems like venture capitalists agree, with on-demand massage startup Soothe raising a $35 million Series B from existing investors. Soothe says it has a network of 3,000 independent massage therapists who will bring their own tables, sheets, and oils, and carry their own insurance. A standard massage costs anywhere from $99 for 1 hour to $169 for 2 hours, with the therapists themselves making about $70 an hour. The startup currently operates in 22 cities and plans to launch 20 new markets this year. Nest, the smart thermometer acquired by Google, announced some new features today that can make it more family-friendly. First off, it's introducing family accounts, which enable multiple users to access and control the same Nest products. That means mom, dad, and the kids can access the products without sharing accounts and passwords. Second, there's a new capability called Home Away Assist, which Nest said improves its product's ability to recognize if someone is home. To do that, it's using a bunch of fancy-sounding technologies, including activity sensors, machine learning, and family accounts. For example, the activity sensors might not be able to see a family member if they are not obviously visible in a room, but now Nest can tell that a person is there because their account is within the house and the geofence. Nest says both of these new features are already available in the latest version of its app. Do you sometimes get the feeling that you're having a long text conversation to accomplish some really basic planning? Well, a new messaging app called Cola might be able to solve that. At first, it just looks like another text messaging app, but it includes something called Cola Bubbles, kind of clever, that add more interactivity and functionality. So instead of texting someone, "Hey, when do you want to meet?" and then going back and forth, you can just send them a bubble with 3 times when you're available. They can choose the option that works for them, and then you both add it to your calendar. Other bubbles include location sharing, polling, and to-do lists. The idea is to turn this into a platform for outside developers eventually. But I guess the real question is, do you need another messaging app? Well, CEO David Temkin pointed out that many of us use multiple messaging apps already. I certainly do. And why not have one more as long as it's useful? That's the report for today. I'm Anthony Hott, one of the TechCrunch writers taking over hosting duties. In fact, this is my very first episode, so thanks very much for watching. Crunch Report airs every weekday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on TechCrunch.com. You can also find us on iTunes and on YouTube. And tune in tomorrow for Crunch Report with Megan Rose Dickey.